There is a glass of water sitting near the edge of your table. Your cat walks up to it, sits down, and very slowly reaches out one paw. It doesn't grab the glass. It just touches it. A gentle, deliberate tap. Then it looks up, finds your eyes, holds your gaze, and pushes. Crash. So what on earth is going on in that furry little head? And why, of all things, the eye contact? Let's get one thing out of the way first. Your cat is not doing this out of spite. It isn't revenge for the late breakfast or a tiny act of feline rebellion. The truth is stranger and honestly a lot more clever than simple mischief. Because your cat is doing 3 different things at once, and one of them is about you. Start with the paw itself, because that's where the real story begins. To us, a paw is just a foot. To a cat, it is one of its most sensitive and sophisticated tools. The pads are packed with nerve endings, exquisitely tuned to detect texture, temperature, and above all, movement. A cat doesn't just look at the world. It touches it, taps it, tests it. And that little tap on the glass is your cat gathering information. What is this thing? Is it heavy or light? Will it move? Is it perhaps alive? Because that last question is the ancient one. In the wild, a hunting cat doesn't pounce blindly on something new. It reaches out a careful paw and bats at it first to see if it reacts, if it runs, if it might bite back. That cautious little test is hardwired, thousands of years deep. And when your perfectly safe, well-fed house cat taps a bottle cap, a pen, or a glass on the edge of a table, it is running that very same ancient program. Poke it. See what it does. Only now, the prey is your favourite mug. Which leads to the second reason, and it's a simple one. Play. To a bored indoor cat, a small object perched on an edge is almost unbearably tempting. It's the right size, the right shape, and best of all, it does something wonderful when you hit it. It teeters, it falls, it rolls, or it shatters, or it bounces across the floor in a way that is deeply, genuinely satisfying to a creature built to chase things that move. With no mice to stalk and no birds to catch, your cat has found the next best thing. A hunt it can start whenever it likes, right there on the kitchen counter. But here is the part that most people miss, the part that turns a simple instinct into something a great deal cleverer. And it is entirely about you. Somewhere early on, your cat knocked something off a surface. Maybe by accident, maybe out of that instinct to test and to play. And you reacted. You looked up. You got out of your chair. You rushed over. You made a sound. Maybe you said its name. And to a cat that wanted your attention, that reaction was a jackpot. Because here is the uncomfortable truth about cats and attention. To a cat, there is almost no such thing as bad attention. Whether you come over cooing or come over scolding, the result from the cat's point of view is exactly the same. The human stopped what they were doing and came to me. So your cat did what cats are quietly brilliant at. It learned. It ran a little experiment and it noticed the pattern. Paw plus object plus edge equals my human drops everything and appears. And once a cat has discovered a lever that reliably summons you, it is going to keep pulling it, especially when it's bored or hungry or simply feels it has been ignored for far too long. And now that eye contact finally makes sense. That long, deliberate stare as the paw goes out isn't defiance, and it certainly isn't guilt. Your cat is watching you. It's checking whether the trick is working. It has learned that the whole performance only pays off if you are looking, so it keeps one eye locked on its audience and waits for the show to land. In a very real sense, your cat didn't just learn a behaviour. It trained you without you ever realising you were in a classroom, So what do you actually do about it? Because you probably would like to keep at least some of your glasses. The most important thing is the hardest. Try not to reward it. If knocking things off gets a big dramatic reaction every single time, you are, without meaning to, paying your cat handsomely for the exact behaviour you want to stop. As much as you can, react as little as possible. Calmly, boringly, remove the object and give it nothing worth performing for. Punishing and shouting won't help either, because to your cat, that is still a reaction, still attention, and it can't connect your anger to the crime anyway. Then deal with the real cause, which is almost always an understimulated hunter with time on its paws. Give that hunting drive somewhere better to go. A few minutes of real play with a wand toy every day. Puzzle feeders that make it work for its food. Things it is actually allowed to bat and chase and knock about, so the good stuff is more fun than your bookshelf. And move the genuinely breakable, precious things out of paw's reach. Because sometimes the simplest fix is just not leaving the wine glass on the edge of the table. If the knocking ever ramps up suddenly, alongside other changes in behaviour, it can be a sign of stress, boredom, or something medical, and it's worth a word with your vet. So the next time a glass goes sailing off the counter, and you look up to find your cat already staring straight at you, try to see the whole strange, wonderful picture. Part ancient hunter, testing its world one careful tap at a time. Part bored little comedian, inventing a game out of gravity. And part brilliant social manipulator, who long ago worked out the one reliable trick that makes its favourite human magically appear. It was never spite. It's just a cat being infuriatingly, impressively, a cat. If this changed the way you see your cat, subscribe and stay a while. Because next, we're decoding another everyday mystery. Why your cat sits and stares at you, silently, from across the room, as if it's waiting for something.